Good morning. So, I was watching somebody the other day and learned a little something that I don't know why I didn't think about it before. I did my introductory video. I told you guys a little bit about who I am and my goal. And I'm going to start slowly every day just sharing a little bit about who I am and why or what led me to where I was and making my life changes. And today you just happen to see me waking up, realizing that if I don't do it now, I'm not going to do it. So I woke up like this. Sorry, I'm still recovering from my surgery. Yes, I'm wearing old lady pajamas. Yes, I'm still in bed. Yes, I have my little octopus that watches over me. Anyways, I was born in July of '83. At that time, I was the youngest of the 6 kids in the house. There's a total of 9 of us, so I was not the youngest. I just was the youngest girl. After me, there were 3 other boys that were born. We lived in this, in my mind, it was like a mansion because I was little, but it wasn't. It was a 3-bedroom, 1-bath house. When I was 3, we moved after my one of my younger brothers was born. When they were like, well, there's way too many of us here, we need to relocate. So my mom was the one who got the better job, and they saved up a down payment. They got a house. They moved us into Wichita, which was still a 3-bedroom house, but it had 2 bathrooms and a full basement, which they converted into bedrooms. So then everybody ended up with less sharing. I still shared a bedroom with my sister until I was 15. She was 16, had her first baby, and moved out. So yeah, not everybody starts with a glamorous beginning, and in my case, I didn't. I just felt like we had a pretty decent family. I am going to put a disclaimer in here because this is where my story does take a turn. So viewer discretion advised, parental consent when needed. I was almost 3 or 4 when we moved. And that's when everything in our family changed, because my mom worked at night and my dad worked all day. And so like the roles were reversed, and we were a bunch of kids at that time. There were 8 of us. It was before my youngest brother came along. And that was my earliest memory of being sexually abused by one of my brothers. It's really hard to say out loud to a bunch of people who I don't know. I'm not going to pinpoint which brother, because it doesn't matter. What matters is the fact that that is where I reach back and all of my personal addictions came in. Feeling like I wasn't good enough, always feeling like I had to overachieve, always feeling that I had to please others, always feeling, I wasn't enough. And that's where I found food. I was a closet eater for a long time. What do I mean a long time? I mean a long time. Because people couldn't understand. They're like, she barely eats. How come she keeps gaining weight? Because in front of people, I would eat normal. And I would hide food, or I'd get up in the middle of the night and eat, or, things like that. Things people didn't realize. And then, of course, people saw me, because my brothers and sisters and I were pretty active. It was late 80s, early 90s. we didn't have what people have now. So, so people didn't see. My mom couldn't figure out what was going on. My dad didn't care what was going on. And I was too ashamed to tell anybody what was going on. And that problem led to all the years of me gaining the weight that I did, having the feelings that I felt. It's something that took a really long time for me to realize that it was not my fault. It happened to me, and I did have control if I could stop the process. And I did everything within my power with my girls, because all I have are girls, to stop the process. Yeah, I was probably an overprotective mom. I took jobs at time periods that most people wouldn't, so I didn't have to leave my kids with people. I mean, when you say mama bear or protector, I am. I definitely make sure that my kids were protected as much as I humanly could possibly do. And people like, do you blame your mom? Do you blame your dad? I don't blame my mom. My mom had no idea what was going on until I was in my 30s, and I told her. I do blame my dad, because when I was younger, I did tell my dad. I told my dad that I was being hurt by one of my siblings, and he refused to believe me. So when you're young and you're not believed, you don't tell anybody. You just don't. You just keep to yourself. The problem with it is that it keeps happening when that happens. So for anybody out there, again, this is not an easy video to make and share. Reach out. Someone will believe you. I'll believe you. Send me a message. I will be by your side through the process. I have friends now that work at advocacy groups. I have gone through many, many years of therapy. Yes, I do take antidepressants and anxiety medication. I have severe depressive disorder, anxiety. I suffer from PTSD. I am an insomniac. So yeah, but I didn't get diagnosed with any of those until I was in my 30s. I just lived with it because I had no idea what it was. So again, talk to somebody, tell somebody what's going on. You will be believed. There are people who can help you. But for today, like I said, if I did not record this now, I was not going to do it. So this is my video for today, completely uncut. I'm going to post it on my YouTube, and I will post another video tomorrow. But you guys have a great day.